So Tetsuya Nomura has finally put in some input about what we get to see from the Gummi Ship, and oh my god, the Gummi Ship just looks fucking amazing in Kingdom Hearts 3, right? I mean, like, when it came to the Gummi Ship in Kingdom Hearts 1, it was always just like something that's serviceable to make it understandable, of course, this trip to another world, and then in Kingdom Hearts 2, it was all chaotic as fuck, and it was pretty cool and stuff the first few times, but once you go through it the first few times, for me personally, it just was like a drag and stuff to go through because I was so, like, connected to, like, the ground combat and how good that was. I was just like, oh, can I please get back to the ground combat already? And you know, some of the missions, they lasted a little long, and as you get to the end and stuff, it makes it easier for you to die, as of course everything, literally everything on screen shoots at you. So it's kind of like, oh my god, can I please just go back to the ground combat? But when it comes to, of course, this right here, it does look kind of similar to what we had in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. It kind of looks like it's going to be a mixture of the two. But with this right here, man, it's just like completely 3D. It's completely realized. It finally feels like, of course, what I think the Gummi Ship was always meant to be in the Kingdom Hearts series. And we know from last year, Tetsuya Nomura has stated that the Gummi Ship would be making its return, and that, of course, it would potentially be like this little 3D like gameplay thing that we could have, to where we're actually going to be traveling, of course, this space, this huge space, and of course we'll come across worlds, and that's how we'll pretty much go to new worlds. And I think there will probably be a fast travel system, so they are going to kind of implement some kind of new touch to the gameplay, and they're actually going to be doing something completely realized for the Gummi Ship and to actually properly represent the universe in Kingdom Hearts. Well, what we get to see here, we get to see that this is a fully 3D world with, of course, a lot of different things going on in the background, in the foreground, and of course with the enemies, and of course the area and spaces that the Gummi Ship is traversing. We get to see like a lot of these different you know, lasers being shot out of these heartless ships, the lasers from the worm, which absolutely looks phenomenal as it jumps from two planetoids. And then, of course, we finally close it out with the Gummi Ship summoning these two rockets, as one of the rockets appear to be finna fly right into the worm and stuff, as we see like a lot of fuel and stuff come out of it. But Tetsuya Nomura would actually give his input on the Gummi Ship. Now, what he had to say isn't too extensive, but it does give hopes that, of course, this is just the very beginning of everything that we're going to see for the Gummi Ship. So what he said was, what you saw yesterday in the trailer, we just wanted to confirm it exists. So that was all he had to say, but what he's saying is essentially, this is just like confirmation for you guys that the Gummi Ship does exist. You haven't seen shit yet. That's pretty much what he's saying. You ain't seen shit yet, boy. Just wait until you finally get to see that open world space that we were talking about. Like, that's kind of essentially what he's saying. And oh my god, bro. The Gummi Ship look absolutely fucking phenomenal. And for the first time, I feel like when it comes to the Gummi Ship, this is going to be oh my god, this is going to be an amazing alternative to the ground combat. Of course, I'm probably going to spend a lot of time doing this. One of my favorite games when I was a kid was that Star Fox game on Nintendo 64, to where, of course, you were able to like transform like the ship and shit and actually run around and stuff, and it had like the 4-player mode. That was one of my favorite fucking games when I was a kid. This right here is kind of reminding me of that, when like you have the space combat and stuff like that. This shit is going to be fucking phenomenal. Let me know how you guys feel about the Gummi Ship, the new Gummi Ship. I heard a lot of good things from, of course, the community thus far, but let me know how you feel about the Gummi Ship, man. And how do you think you feel about what Tetsuya Nomura had to say? Do you think what he means by, you know, this is pretty much a confirm its existence? Do you think that he's saying like, you know, there's some huge ass shit that you niggas just haven't seen? Because that's the implication that KH13 gave off. But thank you guys for coming to the video. Thank you guys for showing all of your support over the E3 season, and of course I'm going to do my best to try and continue to have this strong presence when it comes to Kingdom Hearts content. So don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button if you want to stay tuned. Don't forget to also hit the notification bell, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter, man, at Amaziah, links in the description and pinned comment. This is being your boy Amaziah, and peace the heck out.
What's left of me? What's left of me? And you and I, there's a new life.